welcome to another video. Today we'll be reviewing Shutter Island. This film came out in 2010 and was directed by Martin Scorsese and stars Leonardo DiCaprio and Mark Ruffalo. Now before we start, don't forget that like button, subscribe, and post notification bell so you can know for every video. Let's just start. Let's start talking about the good. So all the actors and actors in this film, I thought they're all fantastic. Of course, you have Leonardo DiCaprio, Mark Ruffalo, Ben Kingsley, and Ted Levine. They were all very, very good in this film. All the other actors and actresses, I thought they were very good in this film as well. The cinematography, which of course includes the shots, the camera angles, the lighting, I thought it was fantastic. The way Martin Scorsese shoots his films and directs his films is very unique to him, and the way he shoots, the way he shot The Irishman is sort of the way he shot this film, but not really, because this film is very dark. And the sequences in this film are lit dark, but you can still see what's happening. But sequences that are supposed to be tense are very, very dark, and it works for the film. The score is very, very tense, and I love that about this film. The score is very unique, and every sequence in this film is pretty tense, especially when the reveal starts to happen. The score is building up, and it works for this film. There are a lot of weird and creepy sequences in this film, and one character I'll talk about right after this, but the sequences in this film are very weird and creepy because some characters do things in this film that are not normal, and some of this film, most of this film takes place in an insane asylum, so it's sort of already going to be creepy, but the sequences that are supposed to be creepy are very, very creepy. Now, Ben Kingsley's character, he is sort of like the warden for this facility of all this mental patients, and his character is very, very creepy and very unusual. He does things in the film that is not normal, and he seems like he belongs in the asylum himself, but his character is just very well done in this film because the first time that you see him in this film, you think he's a nice person and all that stuff, but as the film progresses, you see his true character, and he's very, very creepy in this film. The story I thought was great. The mystery was fantastic. I was never bored throughout the entire runtime of the film because the story kept me interested in the film. The backstory and dream sequences. Now, there are a lot of backstory and dream sequences, but they don't take away from the film because this film needs those backstory and dream sequences in order to let you know about the characters and how the characters develop because of the backstory sequences. So I thought they're all fantastic, and they fit the film perfectly. The third act of the film. Now, the third act of the film is very, very tense and very entertaining. Of course, that's when all the reveals happen, and I thought that it paid off. I thought that every single sequence in this film led up to that third act perfectly. And the third act is, of course, the culmination of all those events in the first and second acts of the film. And I thought it brought them all together perfectly. There is a tense sequence in the third act of the film between Leonardo DiCaprio and Ben Kingsley's character, and it was fantastic. These, of course, are two great actors, and it's very, very tense because Leonardo DiCaprio doesn't know what's going on. Ben Kingsley's character does know what's happening, but that sequence between them is possibly one of the most tense sequences in this entire film. The twists and reveals in the third act of the film were fantastic. The twist was perfect for this type of film because, of course, you see the characters, how the characters develop, which is very well done in this film. Character development is very well done, but it leads perfectly into the third act of the film, where all those reveals happen, like I just stated. But the reveals that happen are meaningful to the characters themselves. I thought the third act of the film was fantastic. And the ending sequence I thought was great. It fits the film perfectly. And you'll see what that ending sequence does for the film. You might like it, you might not like it. I personally love the ending sequence. So I thought the ending sequence was great. That's about it. There's nothing bad about this film. Shutter Island is a fantastic thriller film. It's definitely one of my favorite thrillers of the past decade, and I highly recommend it, and I'm going to give Shutter Island an A. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to post notification bell so you can notify for every video. I'm Peter. Thank you for watching.